Welcome to UCD and GradsConnect 2020. I'm Professor Barbara Dooley, Dean of Graduate Studies here in UCD. I would like to formally welcome you to UCD. You are new graduate students. This afternoon, we are here to share with you all of the supports that the university has to offer, both academically and socially. I would now like to hand over to the President, Professor Andrew Deeks, who will address you. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Professor Andrew Deeks, President of University College Dublin. On behalf of my fellow faculty and staff, it's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to your university today, albeit virtually. We're delighted that you have chosen UCD for your graduate program. Over 160 years ago, UCD was founded as an independent university by the renowned educationalist John Henry Newman. UCD is now Ireland's largest and most diverse university, with over 33,000 students drawn from over 130 countries. We actively promote university life as a journey of intellectual and personal discovery. We're committed to providing you with the best possible learning and student experience, and we will achieve this through a mixture of lectures and experiential learning blended with accessible distance learning tools. We're here to guide your academic success through quality international research and world-class resources. College life is not only lectures and study, and I encourage you to take the chance to engage with the rich array of opportunities UCD has to offer outside the classroom. Being involved in society life is a great way to make friends and to develop your skills. Graduate programs can be hard work. Getting involved in a sports club is an ideal way to stay well, keep fit, meet people with similar interests, as well as to provide a welcome break from academic life. There's a large range of sports clubs and facilities to choose from, including adventure sports, water sports, and martial arts. UCD has a wonderful campus, famous for its green parkland setting, mature landscaping which has been complemented over the years by biodiversity initiatives such as the 8-kilometre boundary woodland walkway and the wildflower meadow network, amongst other things. Take a walk, you never know what you might discover. The university experience is all about getting involved, trying something new, having fun, and making great new friends and memories along the way. I wish you every success in your graduate program at UCD.
Hi everyone, my name is Aisha Hamdullah and I'm a master's student at UCD. I am doing the MSc in Humanitarian Action.
My name is Darren Mayardi. I did my master's in UCD in International Relations.
My name is Enoch Kademo and I'm currently undergoing a master's in Civil, Structural and Environmental Engineering.
I'm Grania Daly and I'm an IRC funded PhD scholar in the School of Creative Writing.
I chose UCD because of its world-class reputation. When I did my research, UCD consistently came up as being one of the top universities in Ireland. And now that I've attended UCD, I definitely think it is the top university in Ireland.
In terms of my own experiences of doing the Masters in International Relations, I found it really interesting, the range of issues that were on offer from UCD.
I had to take courses where I had to go out of my comfort zone to obtain data and research materials to allow me present different solutions to relevant case studies faced with our society.
I also liked the practical approach that was taken. The courses and the modules and the teaching was very practical, had lots of transferable skills.
In terms of supports in UCD, the academic staff are pretty impressive. But just as important, in my view, is that you have a really good, strong and approachable administrative team around the campus, people that you can ask questions of, people who are willing to help, willing to inform, willing to advise, because let's face it, as a student, this is what we need on a day-to-day level. We need information, we need a hand, we need to be pointed in the right direction.
There's a really great health and counselling centre on campus. The doctors are really amazing. I've been there a few times. There are IT services, there's a learning and disability centre, the library services are quite comprehensive.
The writing clinic, for one, is excellent. I've found it to be a wonderful resource. They coach academic and creative writing. I know some of my pals from other schools have found that the maths clinic is excellent. Our libraries across campus are brilliant. Our campus is beautiful. It's really lovely. The 50-metre Olympic pool for me is a big plus. The gym and sports facilities, the clubs, the bar.
In terms of clubs and societies, there's a club and a society for everything. Lots of sports that you can take part in, a gym, a cinema on campus.
In terms of career progression after the Masters, the Masters itself gave you an option of doing a thesis or a placement, and got really excellent advice from Tobias Taylor at the time, who said, you know, if you want to go down the academic route, you're better off doing the thesis, you're better off sitting in a room and finding out whether or not that's for you and if you like it. But he said, if you want to go into the field of sort of being a practitioner and working in international relations or working in government or in the NGO civil society space, you know, try and find a placement for you that works.
UCD is a Dublin university, but it's a global university, and it has that feel. It has a sense of place, but also a sense of the bigger picture. It's a diverse area.
It's a very diverse university, world-class facilities, diverse staff members, diverse range of students, lots of international students, so you'll be interacting with a variety of different people. When you got a degree from UCD, you have a degree from a world-class facility.
So there we have some students who've been there, done that here at UCD. And now we are here on campus with UCD to have a little bit of a chat with the Dean of Graduate Studies, Barbara Dooley. Barbara, thank you for joining us. The whole idea of this is to have a chat and just to kind of talk a little bit about the supports and what students can expect when they come to UCD. So I'm a student, I'm arriving. What can I expect?
Thanks, Philip. I'm delighted to have the opportunity to talk about what the students can expect when they come to us here in UCD. So we have a very large number of students come to take programs with us every year. We have our taught programs and our research students. And in terms of our taught, the biggest number of students who come take a one-year master's with us, a taught program. And for them, they can expect to really engage deeply with the topic that interests them. Something that maybe they hadn't had the opportunity to do as an undergraduate, something that they now want to take to another level in terms of their understanding, a kind of a curiosity.
Really exciting for them as well, because like in your undergraduate you don't get to decide everything that you learn. It's kind of broad. I suppose it is an interesting time.
No, it is. It is a time to really kind of deepen your and explore an area that really, really interests you. For the students who are coming for our taught programs, they are going to be embedded within a school generally. They will have a program director that will help them to navigate their program. And with COVID, obviously it's a different experience, so we won't have the opportunity to have students on campus all the time. So there will be a time when they will be on campus with us, and other times they will have their modules online, so that will be different. But that doesn't mean to say it won't be excellent and a good experience. And I do encourage students to really make sure that they take the opportunity to engage with all of the people on their program. There's the school office there to support as well in terms of navigating their program. But those then who come to do their research with us, they will be working directly with the supervisor. And that's a slightly different way so that's a graduate education where you're going to go on and research a topic for a number of years. So and they will be supported. So they will expect to meet their supervisors. That their first expectation would be meeting with their supervisor.
I mean, and that's, I suppose, what speaks to me there is like you're creating connections not only with the work that you're doing, which you're excited and like you've picked and you've chosen, but it's connections with not only the supervisor if it's a research project or your advisors. It's a relationship, and building a network is probably very important in creating that structure for you academically.
Absolutely, I think. In this academic year, it'll be really important that as students come to study with us, that they try and get those networks going pretty, very quickly, because it can be very isolating at any time. So you could. To engage with people would be really important. So if you happen to have a module online and then there's an opportunity to have a Zoom coffee afterwards or whatever, well, take it and get to know your fellow students. And when we can go back to campus, which we really do hope that will be a little bit down the way, that you will then have started those connections and build on them when you meet them face to face.
And you'll have something to talk about, like the coffee that it was like at home as opposed to the coffee that's here. So like real important, the real research that matters on coffee. Where's the best coffee?
Where's the best coffee?
And okay, coffee is a support to us sometimes, but there are other supports. We've talked about the supervisor and we've talked about advisors for students as well, but UCD does work hard to make its students not only feel wanted, but to make sure that they succeed here.
Absolutely. I think succeed is that's a great word. So we have a series of short snippets that they can view later, and they will be on the website, introducing them to the supports to help them succeed. For example, the library, and every student engages with the library. When we talk to a student, there isn't one thing they don't engage with. Every one of them, and that's the library. And it's very important that they understand how the library works, and we have lots of videos on the library to help them get started, even if they're not on campus initially, to help them get started to use that library really, really well. We also have supports in relation to our Access and Lifelong Learning, which looks at making sure all students are included. And we have our writing support, our maths support. So these are part of the experience for students who at different times may need to actually seek advice.
Yes.
And it's academic advice to make sure that they succeed in their journey. And we have in the Tierney building, which if you come to campus, we have our registry office, which is where the student desk is there, and people may have very practical questions that they need support with, and they can get all of those answered there. And IT, IT is this kind of word. What does IT mean? Now, for me, in UCD, IT means, well, what are all those softwares? What are all those programs? What's that internet? What are those things I need to do? So that when I have my laptop in front of me, that I can do my studies, whether it's on campus or remotely. And again, we have a great induction video there on what the IT services that UCD can provide. And they're an excellent array of things, from literally software to videos to how to get things done, how to use our Wi-Fi and things like that.
So basically what you're saying is that from a personal side, as in you can deal with people in terms of interacting with them, you can talk with your cohort of students or your research group, and you've got the practical side of things, which is the library, the ALL, the Access for Lifelong Learning, you've got your technical support, everything else, all really practical, fundamental stuff. Academic side of stuff. Life side of stuff, how do people strike the balance at UCD? Like it can't all be just one-way traffic on the academic side of things.
No, you're absolutely right. For everyone, we need a work-life balance, and I think particularly for graduate students, they often can get really immersed in their program to the extent that maybe they don't quite take care of the other side of life, which is the outside the work piece. And UCD has an array of things to offer to actually make sure that we have a work-life balance while you're here, while you study with us. So we can take the sports end of things first, but I know not everybody's into sports. So we have the student centre, there's a fantastic 50-metre pool, there are gym classes, all of those types of activities there. Others prefer games, team sports. So we have all the clubs that you could think of that offer team sports. Or it could be you're into the martial arts, but all of those activities are available to you. And for some people, particularly in COVID, they mightn't want to go into a class or be in a pool with others. We have this fantastic campus with
take a look at it behind us, even like today, it looks amazing.
And there's an 8 kilometre walk or run around the periphery. So if you thought, well, look, I need to take exercise, but I could do it outside. So we have those things available to us on campus. And then there are the societies. So as I said, sport isn't for everybody. Mm-hmm. So societies, we have so many societies, international societies, the discipline, things that are kind of law, history. There's a whole, the LNH, Literary and History Society, the Historical Society. They're fantastic clubs and societies that here, but the societies are for those that may not want to get engaged in sports. So they're there as in, but it's a fantastic way to meet people. And I think clubs offer the opportunity to meet, societies offer opportunities to meet, but also the opportunity to actually give you a balance to the work that you're actually doing while you're with us.
And there, like you said, there's so many, and those would identify the ones you'd expect, like soccer, rugby, and in sports, and then there's the LNH and law. But there are the societies go like there's film, there's everything you could possibly imagine. So whatever you're into, there's something for you and people you can connect with, which is really important. And I love the way that you just like the balance side of like each side. And for being in an academic institution, you would expect sometimes it always to be academic, but we're not just preparing people to be chemists, biologists, business graduates, marketeers, economists, or in the arts or anything else. We're preparing them for life in the real world, and that takes balance too.
Absolutely. I think we all know that when you leave here, the discipline that you have and whatever you've studied is incredibly important to maybe what you're going to do next. But at another level, the transferable skills, the life skills, the leadership skills, the conflict skills, conflict management skills that you pick up along the way will probably take you as far in the long run. So I think, it's a journey of personal development as well as academic development. So I think they're the kind of things we hope that the students coming to UCD will get from us. So
one that will be supported no matter what your need is along the way, and I think that's really nice, and hopefully nice for you to hear that, or have you watched this video, is to realise that that UCD isn't just a place to learn a discipline, it's to understand who you are, what you are, and then to apply it in the real world. Barbara, thank you very much for joining us today, and up next you're going to have a look at what other supports are available here at UCD.
Hello and welcome to UCD. This video will outline some of the student support services available to assist you in creating a good experience of your time here as a student. My name is Anna Scully and I'm a UCD student advisor. Now, our UCD student advisor service is all across the university in all of the schools and colleges. So there is a UCD student advisor dedicated to your school. Please get in contact with us if you have any concerns, no matter how small or how serious they may be. We assist students with concerns like personal, emotional, social, practical, financial. We can give you advice, information and support, and the time you need to explore those issues and find your best way through your UCD experience. I wish you all the best for the time ahead and your experience as a UCD student. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mark. I'm a student here at UCD and I also work part-time at the student desk. The student desk are located in the Tierney building and we support students with queries relating to admissions, fees, assessment, registration and also official documents. There are a few different ways you can get in touch with us: by person, email, instant message or by phone. You can find out how to do this on our website www.ucd.ie/askus, and we are always happy to help.
My name is Trina and I'm a psychologist working at the Student Health and Counselling Centre. The Student Health and Counselling Services provide a range of medical and psychological care for all students at UCD. If you need to get in touch with us, you can find information for all of our services on our website.
My name's Scott and I'm one of the chaplains here in UCD. And UCD chaplaincy offers 3 key things: emotional support, pastoral care and spiritual direction. So if at any stage you need somebody to talk to, or if you'd like to learn more about your faith, or if you'd like to be involved in positive dialogue with people from other faiths and religions, then UCD chaplaincy is definitely for you. You can find out more on our website and on socials.
Hi, my name's Sarah Brown. I'm a career and skills consultant in the UCD Careers Network.
Our focus is to help you move forward with your career planning and to develop your professional skills, whatever stage you're at. Whether you have no plan, a vague plan, or a clear plan, we have online resources and a range of initiatives and events for you. These include career development modules and skills seminars, individual coaching, which we offer both face-to-face and online, recruitment events and alumni discussions, as well as a vacancies portal. We work very closely with employers and colleagues within UCD to provide you a first-class experience and to ensure that your journey from UCD into your future career is smooth. For more information, please visit our website www.ucd.ie/careers.
Hello, my name is Barbara and I work in UCD Access and Lifelong Learning. UCD treats all students the same, but that sameness sometimes requires alternative or different supports. You may be a student with a disability, somebody from a low-income household, part-time student, or a mature student, and may need additional personal, financial or disability supports. We also work with the entire university community through the University for All initiative, working to make UCD a diverse and inclusive community.
So I've stepped outside after having that conversation with Philip to show you the campus one more time. I hope to be able to welcome you here personally to campus in the near future. And all it leaves me to do right now is to thank you for being with us this afternoon, to wish you success both academically and socially. And I really hope that you have a fantastic year ahead, 2020-21.